Our own funny man is baking this morning. He is ready to go, and I can't wait to see what he is cooking up this morning. Drew Carney in just a couple of minutes. It's 5:12. You're watching News Channel 8 at Sunrise, where the news comes first. As if you needed a reason to indulge, right, this holiday season, Drew Carney has found one more sweet spot to hit.
Hey, Drew.
Hey there, guys. We talked earlier this week about the gang at UPS being very busy for the holidays. It is also the case at local bakeries. St. Honore Boulangerie, my favorite bakery in the area. A special treat for me, and I think it'll be a special treat for the viewers, too. We'll check out their seasonal treats and holiday breads behind the scenes with the bakers, starting next, right here on Northwest News, Channel 8 at Sunrise.
I am feeling a little hungry. I don't know about you. We've been talking coffee and pastries this morning. It's starting to take its toll on me. The holidays are really a perfect time to take a trip to some fantastic bakeries like St. Honore Boulangerie to meet the needs of your appetite.
Drew Carney hits up this place every once in a while, and they let him get behind the scenes there and have some fun, you know, baking some things, and this morning is no exception. I imagine they're really rolling out the stuff for the holidays, aren't they, Drew?
Yes. The last time we visited the gang at St. Honore Boulangerie, it was at their new Lake Oswego location back in April when you had your grand opening, Dominique. Yes. Today we're at your original location, Northwest Portland, Master Baker Dominique Joulin, and we are talking about your seasonal treats, your holiday desserts, your seasonal breads that are only available these few weeks at the end of the year. I'm going to go through them. They have unique names. Not only do they taste good, but they're fun to say. If I get any of them wrong, please feel free to correct me this morning, okay? I'm going to start right here with your chocolate Masons.
Chocolat Maison. Those are different samples of chocolates for the holidays.
Chocolat Maison, you say?
Chocolat Maison.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, how about this Yuletide log here? I know you call it the bûche de Noël.
La bûche de Noël.
Pardon me?
Bûche de Noël.
Go for it, Drew.
Bûche de Noël, right?
Bûche de Noël.
Exactly. Moving on. How about the bread here? And you call the bread a funny name. You call it the pain de Noël.
Pain de Noël. Pain de Noël.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Pain de Noël. And for lastly, certainly not leastly, the New Year's Eve treat, the Galette des Rois.
Oh yes, la galette des rois. Galette des rois.
What about that?
Galette des rois. Repeat after myself.
He wants you to say it.
I want to talk about the Galette des Rois.
Yeah, this is a traditional treat for the celebration of the Epiphany right after the holiday season, right after the first of the year. And then we have one of those little lucky charms that we place inside the galette, and whoever gets it becomes the king of the day.
I'm just glad we had the name straight. You and I, we're on the same page this morning. Dominique will be here all morning long, as will I. We are again live at St. Honore Boulangerie. I won't mess that up. We'll have more guys coming up later. That's it for now. Back to you when we go behind the scenes to make all this stuff. Back to you guys for now.
Drew didn't know he was going to be learning a foreign language this morning. He's doing well. We'll see you in a few minutes, Drew. And if you're looking maybe to add a little sugar and spice to your holiday meal, Drew Carney has just the place for you this morning. Drew?
That's right, St. Honore Boulangerie, Northwest Portland. Earlier we talked about all their seasonal selections, their desserts for the holidays. Coming up next, we're going to make one of those, the Pain de Noël.
The pain de Noël.
Pain de Noël, exactly, right?
Pain de Noël. Voilà.
There you go.
Très bien.
Something like that. Coming up next right here on Northwest News, Channel 8 at Sunrise. I know it'll taste good.
From handcrafted French breads to some of the best pastries in town, St. Honore Boulangerie is the perfect stop on this holiday.
Yeah, Drew Carney is scoping it all out. He's looking over the menu. He's helping out there this morning. And Drew, you're not having any trouble with some of the pronunciations either, you know?
You know what helped? I just had some. And I think once I ate some of this, I was able to pronounce some of this. Let me explain what I'm talking about. We have seasonal selections, tasty treats courtesy of St. Honore Boulangerie. Of course, they are a French bakery. I'm joined by Master French Baker Dominique Joulin. And Dominique, I've been calling this, the bread here you're preparing, the Pain de Noël, but now I know better. It's Pain de Noël.
Pain de Noël.
Pain de Noël. I had some. Oh, so delicious. You're forming some. I'd like to do it along with you here this morning, but now that we have one that hasn't been quite formed yet, like right here, we can talk about what's in the Pain de Noël, because it has all kinds of yummy goodness packed inside, including what exactly?
Well, we have all different almond nuts, and citrus fruits, candied fruits, and of course with the spices of Christmas, a little bit of nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom.
And something in there that I can't really see, but you told me it's in there.
You can't see it, but you can smell and taste it. It's the rum.
The rum.
All the fruits are soaked in the rum, yes.
Once you bake it, though, that rum doesn't have quite the same effect that it does straight out of the bottle.
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, can I help you form some of this this morning? The proper way to form the pan de Noël.
You just roll it on the table, on the bench. Form it into a nice round ball like this. Okay.
No, wait a minute. You had the same.
Hey, look. Just
Mine's
one
got cracks
more
and
time.
wrinkles and creases. It looks like it's been sitting on your shelf for 10 years.
You just take it and form it and round it up in your hands like this.
You must have. Let me feel. Put your hands on my face. You have such soft hands. See? Oh. I have rough hands. Feel it? Ouch! Oh my God! See, the bread doesn't take well to my hands. You keep rolling, forming, baking. Oh, so delicious, guys! And we're gonna have more in the 6 o'clock hour. I've got the pan de Noël down. The pan de Noël. What I'd like to make next, though, is that bûche de Noël.
Bûche de Noël. Bûche de Noël.
Excuse you?
La bûche de Noël.
Exactly. More of that coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, guys. Tasty treats just in time for Christmas. That's it for now. Back to you.
Hey, Drew, he probably couldn't do your job, so don't worry about it.
Oh, he probably could.
Thanks.
Thanks, Drew. Yes, you've got it down. Dave Selesky right now, taking things away. Say it for us, Dave.
La bûche de Noël.
Nicely done. There you go.
Drew Carney is lending a helping hand at a bakery this morning, and he is doing it up right, too. Drew, what's going on there?
Letting the master baker do his thing right now at St. Honore Boulangerie. We're talking about their seasonal holiday treats. Coming up next, we're going to show you how you make their bûche del Noël.
Bûche de Noël, Drew. Bûche de Noël.
Exactly this morning, guys. We'll have more coming up from St. Honore right here on Northwest News, Channel 8 at sunrise.
Hey, Drew Carney found a sweet spot along Northwest 23rd. Much safer there. I don't think he can get himself into any trouble. Drew, it's never too early for dessert.
I could add a couple of calories to my diet here, though, this morning, guys. St. Honore Boulangerie, we are behind the scenes at their Northwest Portland location. They also have a location in Lake Oswego. In fact, I could take you to Lake Oswego right now. Sky 8, overhead, Lake O, showing off their Christmas tree. We'll come back to Northwest Portland, though, right after this commercial break for some tasty treats. This is Northwest News, Channel 8 at sunrise.
Okay, how does this sound for breakfast? Chocolate eclair, a macaroon, or maybe even an almond friand. You will find it all on the menu at St. Honore Boulangerie.
Sounds like you're hitting the treadmill after that breakfast.
You're not kidding.
Drew, I think her French is even better than yours.
That's not hard to do. Do better than me in French. Now, I have, for starters here, a special delivery that's going out the door. Here you go, Sarah. A special delivery this early hour from St. Honore Boulangerie. Any guesses there, Russ and Stephanie, on where this special delivery is headed?
We hope it's heading back to the studio, my friend.
But you may
Thank you,
just very
guys.
well go chase people down the street. It's not beyond you.
It may be going to you guys. It may be. And if it does, it's not because I wanted it to go to you. It wasn't my idea.
Bah humbug.
If it does get there, you want to thank this man right here next to me. This is Dominique Joulon. He is the master baker at St. Honore Boulangerie. 2 locations, one in Lake Oswego, the original here in Northwest Portland. This time of year, Dominique, obviously your busiest time of the year, these last few days before Christmas, when you're pumping out your holiday desserts and your seasonal breads, and people are flocking through when you open up the doors at 7 a.m. to pick up those treats because you put so much time and care and effort into each and every one. They also have some cool names, French names, like this, for example, the Bûche de Noël.
Bûche de Noël, Drew. Bûche de Noël.
He's so patient with you.
Bûche.
He's mispronounced that all morning long.
Bûche de Noël. It is, how would you describe the Bûche de Noël, Dominique?
The Bûche de Noël is our very traditional French dessert for Christmas. This one is a chocolate bûche. It's a Genoise cake rolled with a buttercream, a chocolate buttercream, and a chocolate syrup. And then we're just doing the finishing touch of it with all the little decorations.
You've got all the ingredients laid out here on the table in front of us as well. And again, this here would be the...
That's the chocolate buttercream.
Next to it is the...
It's the white buttercream.
Because one buttercream just not enough when it comes to the
No.
Bûche de Noël.
That's correct.
Is it too late to order the Bûche de Noël for Christmas?
Oh, absolutely not. No, we're going to be selling the bûche up until Christmas Eve, the 24th. We're closing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's plenty to sell.
We've had your phone number on the screen all morning long. You can call and order your own bûche de Noël, or perhaps the pain de Noël, or perhaps the chocolate maison. All these seasonal holiday treats just in time for Christmas. We have one more segment. Perhaps that delivery will get to our station if it's going there. I'm not making any promises. Maybe we'll make some special deliveries on this treat. This is the season of giving. And oh, by the way, you can give one of those to me this morning, sir.
There you go.
We'll have more from St. Honore Boulangerie coming up in about 15 minutes. Back to you guys for that news, weather, and traffic info that you're so good at delivering.
And yet somehow they always have you back, Drew. Listen, thanks so much. I'm just teasing. And Drew Carney is riding the sugar high this morning. He's live at a bakery in Northwest Portland.
St. Honore Boulangerie, to be exact there, guys. And we've got the fruits of our labor laid out before us. Coming up next, a special delivery and maybe a little hint at the season of giving. We're hitting the streets courtesy of the gang here with their seasonal goods. Back with more from St. Honore. This is Northwest News, Channel 8 at Sunrise.
All right, coming up on 6:46, I'm so glad that Drew Carney is in the giving mood this holiday season.
Because he wants to be a recipient.
He is sending some bakery stuff our way, some baked goods and good stuff too.
St. Honore Boulangerie, that's right, has been our location all morning long. Their original shop here in Northwest Portland, and I tried to set up, well, it wasn't my idea originally. It was the owner's idea. He wanted to send some of his help there to the studios to deliver to you some of their seasonal goods, some of their holiday fare, and it should be arriving as we speak into the studio.
It got here.
Now,
come on in.
Now, while you're enjoying that, you know what I like to do, guys? I like to go out on the street, of course, and stop people randomly. But Dominique, the owner here, he got a little nervous. He's like, what if there's no one outside? I said, that'll be okay. But he insisted on stalling the Sunshine delivery driver. Hey, Dominique, we're on the air now. Your stalling worked. I just told him.
What?
Okay. What is your name, sir?
Raleigh Morris.
Raleigh Morris is a delivery for Sunshine Foods, correct?
Correct, yes.
No, wait a minute. I haven't even told you what we're doing. You're already getting into the plate.
You put it in front of me, I'm going to eat it.
Okay, go ahead. Now, Dominique, as he's trying some of this, I'm going to see if I can recap the correct pronunciations of all of your seasonal goods, your holiday desserts, and perhaps you can tell me, sir, if you know already, those little treats in the front of the plate there that you just popped in your mouth. Do you know what they're called?
No, I do not.
I'm going to try to tell you. Chocolate maison.
Chocolat maison.
Chocolat.
You say
Chocolat.
maison.
Maison.
Have another.
Do you have any coffee?
while he's having those, maybe I'll talk about the bread. I call that the pain de Noël.
Pain de Noël, très bien. Parfait.
That makes very good.
You want to try to repeat it to me? Pain de Noël?
Pain de Noël.
You say it so well, you should have some of that pain de Noël.
Which one was it?
It's this guy right here. And then, Dominique, while you were out here stalling the delivery driver, I went and cut up some of that bûche de Noël.
Bûche de Noël.
Want to say that after him?
Bûche de Noël. Bûche de Noël.
Put that in your mouth there, too, this morning.
Hey, here we go.
There, keep on going. Okay.
They pay me by the hour,
Where's your next delivery stop? Where is it at?
Well, it's going to be late.
St. Honore Boulangerie. They've got the location here in Northwest Portland, right off 23rd on Thurman. They also have their new spot here on Lake Oswego.
Correct.
Stephanie, Russ, Stephanie, I know you'll be back on Monday, so I'll see you then. Russ, I guess I won't be seeing you before Christmas.
That's right. So Merry
Can't
Christmas,
talk.
my friend.
Well, consider that right
eating.
there in front of you, your Christmas gift there, sir.
Thank you. The bûche de Noël and
Yes.
the pain de Noël.
Oh, you're so good. You're so good at that.
It is so good.
Feliz
Wow.
Navidad.
Excellent. Thank you.
Back to you.
Joyeuse fête, joyeux Noël.
With his French there. Very nice. Dave Selesky, you'll be sharing in these treats after you tell us what's happening with the weather today. And we want to talk about travel here because a lot of folks are heading out today.
He's like,
And
wait, hold
I
on.
want to talk about pain de Noël, which is
Put down the
actually
pastry
French
for us.
fruitcake, and it's the best I've ever had.
Put down the pastry. Tell us about this being a great travel day for folks. This is it, right?